Hello, welcome back to part 13 of my Calamity Death Mode series. Today we're starting things off with some acidic rain event, just because I figured I should get it over with while it's active. Now during this event there is a chance that you will find little creatures crawling around that look just like this guy, and when you use a bug net on them, they'll drop a radiating crystal. Now this provides a decent amount of light in the abyss, and in death mode, you need to have a high light level if you want to delve into the abyss, or else you won't be able to see anything at all. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Sorry. I just wanted to let you know about that. And there we go. We finished off the acidic rain. Obviously this doesn't make it any easier to stand in the waters. As you can see, they're already just destroying me. But yeah. This ocean is just so toxic, it's insane. You can hardly survive in it just because of how quickly they tick you. But you do get sulfuric treasures for doing this, which is very nice. So before I die, I'm gonna head back. Whew, 10 life. Talk about a close call. Okay, so the magic lantern was worse than the radiating crystal in overall. However, I am going to be using the magic crystal because it does give me a bit of a spelunky effect, which I like to have at most times. But we're going to keep the radiating crystal in here, just in case we need it at some point. Now I'm opening up these because they don't really give that much of interesting stuff. It's not like I need to go over it. But yeah, so this episode we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Ooh, excuse me. For this episode, we're going to kill the queen bee, like, right away. Now, I don't have the summon, but I'm going to make the summon. And then we're just going to head right over to the jungle, defeat him right in this area, in this arena, because it works perfectly fine. I would have defeated him if I used any weapon other than summoner, let's be honest. And then I'm going to go straight into the underworld here and clear out every single area, just so I could do the Ymir strats, where you see these... I'm tripping over my language today. So you see all these houses here. So the Ymir strat is to clear out, like say you have this building, only destroy this section, and then just use, and clear up some of these sections that aren't very flat, make them a bit flat, easier to go through, and then just start on one side and go to the other, clear out all the buildings, and then use a water walking potion instead of placing a whole bunch of platforms. So that'll be saving me quite a bit of time in the underworld, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to defeat the Wall of Flesh using the new and improved, well, not improved, but yeah, new for me and improved overloaded blaster, because this is a flamethrower, and flamethrowers will probably work fairly well against Wall of Flesh. I'll have to test it against other enemies compared to the Dragoon Drizzler, because if this thing does a decent amount of damage, then I'll be able to do quite a bit of destructiveness with it, because we do have 900 gel, and I could farm a bit more just to make sure, but I'm fairly certain 900 is more than enough. So yeah, I'm gonna make the summon for the queen bee, or find another beehive, which I don't think I have any, because I didn't explore that much of the jungle. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll fight the queen bee and actually kill it this time. Actually, before we do that, I just wanted to get the entire pre-hard mode done this episode as quickly as possible, so I'm gonna do the Hive Mind. I'll find a summon for that, and then we'll fight him. He's not that difficult, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I'll definitely be able to kill it with something as powerful as the Overloaded Blaster. So I'm gonna do that, and then as soon as that's done, we'll head into the queen bee fight, just doing 3 bosses in one episode, just to clear up the pre-hard mode adventures. Okay, here we are. We've got the hive cyst here, which is pretty much the same thing as the perforator hive. It's just you kill this, and then it summons the World Evil's what is it? Pre-Skeletron boss? I guess it's Pre-Skeleton boss. Pre-Skeletron boss. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this, buff up, and we'll see how easy this boss fight is. I'll actually get rid of my minimap this time. So you got the first stage here, which is super easy. And then once you start destroying stuff, you go into the next phase, which is where it starts getting a little more difficult, and that's when I'm going to start using the blaster. Now well, not every, but both of these bosses have 3 phases, so we're in phase 2 right now, and then we'll quickly get, I'm pretty sure we get a heal into phase 3. Unless we just keep this health pool, I'm pretty sure we get a full heal. Yeah, full heal into stage 3, and then we get this crazy annoying mode, which we'll try and best as quickly as possible. Ooh, try and dodge. Really keeps you on your feet with the dodging directions here. But our dash is definitely too much for it to handle. We don't have the Heart of Darkness on. I just realized I don't have any pain buildup or whatever. And I've been playing for a decent amount of time. Not too long. Not as long as some episodes. There wasn't that much setup this time around, which is very nice. Man, this boss has some serious damage reduction. Or at least just is difficult to hit. It moves around so much. Definitely not as easy as the Perforator. But yeah, he summons all these little guys, and they're not too bad. Oh, he managed to get a hit on me. Oh, managed to get a second hit on me. Managed to get a third hit on me. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Okay, we're pulling it through. We'll start with the flamethrower now, just to make sure we get that debuff on there, and then we'll move over to the slime, just to get him nice and gooed up. And we should be seeing the victory in a second here. There we are. Easy victory, not that difficult, didn't even heal once. Let's head back and see what kind of loot and lore we can get out of this. So, loot-wise, we have the Rotten Brain, of course, True Shadow Scales, a Shadow Drop Staff, which I'm pretty sure summons... Oh, it makes things fall from the sky, just like the Blood version, as well as a Stabby Sword, just like the Blood version. And then we also have the lore. A hive of clustered microbial infected flesh. I do not believe killing it will lessen the corruption here. So if you favorite this, all your projectiles get cursed, inflict cursed flames when in the corruption, which is very nice. So I'm going to keep that forever. Enemy spawn rates will be greatly reduced in the corruption due to your overwhelmingly putrid odor. So basically, you'll have less spawn rate, which isn't really a downside in my opinion. It's an upside. So it's like a win-win right there, which I think is very great that they provided something like that. We're definitely going to need to get some more buffs. So I'm going to try out the... Sorry about that. I had been interrupted by my boy, Really Loud Driver. So we got this right here. Oh yeah, this is going to be really good. It has multi-hit. Ooh, that's going to be so good. I don't think it's very accurate though. If I'm mistaken... Oh, it shoots multiple blasts. Okay. So one blast does quite a... Oh, that's quite a bit of damage. Okay. So that's definitely going to be pretty good. So this is definitely a good idea to use for the Wall of Flesh because he's got 3 hitboxes as well as all of the Hungry. So that'll definitely be a great idea. So I'm going to bring that with me. And I'm also going to head over to the Queen Bee and get that summon set up right now. Okay, so we're back. Oh, let me get off my mount here. So we got the Abomination. We're about to summon him. I'd just like to say I made the grand design because we finally got the funds to do so, and it broke my bank. What the grand design does is it allows you to see wires at all times, and you can also choose which wires you want to see and whether or not they're bright or dim or normal, and you can also turn on and off the rulers, you can see actuators, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff. So that's pretty nice. So what we're going to be doing is just collecting wires from all over the place, just because wires are annoying. But we'll also just be able to see where traps are without having to check at all in any sense of the idea. So we won't have to like pull out a wrench just to see if there's any traps or anything, and that'll be pretty nice. So let's summon the Queen Bee, get our buffs up, just because. I did do a bit of slime farming with the King Slime, so I had enough gel so I could feel like I could actually use this weapon without going bankrupt. Well, not going bankrupt, but without like suddenly having no slime at all. I also upped the music a little bit because I felt like it's been a little bit quiet in videos when I was editing. It felt like the music wasn't even there, so I decided to up it a bit. Hopefully it's of an appropriate volume. Hard to get feedback on stuff like that. But yeah, so I went ahead and made that stuff. I've also, a while ago, I never even mentioned it, but I made the new melee weapon, which is like the Knight's Edge, basically, but it heals you, which is fairly nice. And then I also went ahead and, what else did I do? Oh yeah, I found a DPS meter, so now we can actually see our DPS and how bad it is, because we're not hitting him at all. But yeah, so when we're testing weapons, we could actually see like what the real DPS is of each weapon, which is very nice to be able to see that. Pretty convenient. Dude, we're not even getting hit once, and then we just got hit there because we paused to push the button. Queen Bee is getting wrecked today. Yeah, you're not gonna get me today, Queen Bee. I'm gonna get you. You're about to die, fool. Let's finish it off with a gel cannon. Oh, I missed it with all those shots. That's actually interesting. Can I not hit him? Huh. That's interesting, how I missed like every single shot. But yeah, so that's the Queen Bee. I'm also using recall potions because they're instant. Might as well. It might save me from some near-death circumstances from time to time. But yeah, so we got some bottled honey, we got some bee wax, hive pack. I should actually grab the hive pack back. Oh, that's the perforator one. Okay. So we got some beeswax, bee nades, of course, cosmetics, some honeycomb, which are rogue weapons. We also got the bee's knees, which I'm not going to be using just because bee abuse is a thing, and I don't really care to do it when I have mods at my advantage. This turns into the plague hide, which is way later. There's an abomination? I think it's called abomination. But it's just like a mechanical bee, basically, and it's I think it's post-Plantera. As crude as the giant insects are, they can prove useful in certain situations, given the ability to control them. Obviously, favorite this item to make small bees and hornets friendly. No downside to this weapon except for the fact that it takes up space, so we're going with that as well, of course. And with that, I need to go into the underworld and start clearing stuff out. Now, using this, I'm not exactly sure if the DPS is all that great. I'm gonna give it another test drive, and then I'll let you know when I get down there which weapon I'm gonna use. Okay, in favor of avoiding enemy spawns, I'm just going to summon him right away. Got a fleshy doll here. Holy cow. That just caused so much lag. Holy cow. Okay, so... Oh, I got the wrong armor on. I did use my buffs on the way down, so we'll see how well or terribly this actually goes. I haven't tried this, and I've accidentally summoned him like 4 times because every other voodoo... What the heck is this? Every other voodoo demon... Oh yeah, the catch-up features. Ooh. Every other voodoo demon I've seen has actually had a summon, and it makes it really hard to be able to pick up all the voodoo dolls. So, yeah. I've accidentally summoned him quite a few times. Okay, he shoots like every laser under the sun, and this is annoying. I might actually need to build a real arena for him. Let me grab this. Oh, I didn't even drop a heart. You scumbag. This boss music, though. I'm gonna try out a second. Okay, the flames work on him, which is actually, like, really good. Supposedly this has the most DPS of all the DPSs that I have, just to inform you. Supposedly Jester's arrows are the strongest weapon that I have. So I should be using these. But I think the bullets might be better just because of the single target action. I was using it against 3 targets next to each other, so jaded much, you know? Okay, let's heal up. I do know you're supposed to split your damage between the 3 eyes, and I'm going to try and do that as much as I can, just because of how annoying he can be. But yeah, this is going to be quite the difficult challenge, because we're already into the houses from, like, the exact... I started from the ocean. I just mined straight down from the ocean. And this definitely isn't going to be enough. Maybe if I can dodge all the lasers, but if I can't dodge all the lasers, I'm pretty much screwed. Definitely, for sure here. Because he does so much damage. And when my character has the stupid, like, he has no I took damage sounds, like he does normally when he's wearing other armor, but since I'm wearing necro armor, I just have, like, skeleton taking damage sounds, which is so annoying. Ooh. I don't have the right thing equipped. I have 1 health anyways. Yeah, I died. Well, he's fast, he's annoying, and he does a lot of damage, that's for sure. I'm gonna see if I can't defeat him. I actually totally forgot that he doesn't despawn when he kills you. I don't know if I'm gonna make it down there in time, even if I just go straight down there. This might be bad. Ooh. He's gonna pull me through him, and I don't think I'm gonna survive it. We'll see. If I can get the, like, revenge kill on him, that'd be so nice. I don't think I'm even close enough for him to pull me. I think he's just gonna full force it towards the end. Oh. I'm able to hit him from behind. Okay, so now he's pulling me. Oh, he burns me as he pulls me. That's so broken. That's insane. 5 damage per tick. That's broken. That's stupid. I think what I'll do, since I'm lacking a little bit of damage as well as survivability, is I'm going to make the Stata Gel Armor. Now, I spent about 50 gold buying purified gel from one of the NPCs so that I could do this. So we'll go ahead and make this and see what kind of damage increase we could actually get from it. We want the ranged one, this one. And as you can see, we can totally make it all. I'm going to see if there's another weapon that we could make. Oh, we could make this, which is like a shotgun, but I'm not entirely sure. And then there's also this bow, which I should be able to make. Actually, I need to make the Hellfire bow, the Molten Fury. Can I make that? I can. Okay. So now I should be able to make this bow as well. It's like a fake bow, I'm fairly certain. Why can't I make it? I'm actually curious. What's it called? Oh, it's at a demon altar. Okay, that's why I can't make it. So I'm gonna make that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Well, it doesn't pen at all, which is kind of annoying. Like, definitely gonna be a bit of a who knows how well that'll do. But I don't know. It might be good, it might be bad, I have no clue. I honestly have no idea at this point. But yeah. So I'm gonna clear out these goblins and then we'll give it another go. And then if it doesn't go well from there, we'll do it in the next episode. Holy cow. So this boss definitely not going to be possible today. I'll have to think up some great strategy. I even tried to use the Acidicus. It sucks, dude. The classless weapons are awful. Like, never use a classless weapon in this game. Unless there's something I'm missing. Like, is there a way to have more damage? Because it says that it scales with all your damage stats. But its base damage is 15, and I have a 5% increased damage here and a 10% increased damage here. So you'd think you'd get at least 1 damage increase from a 15% damage buff. But no, like, this weapon's terrible. Then I went ahead and tried to just use the goo bow as well as Jester's arrows. The weird thing about the Lumerian bow is it shoots arrows, but the arrows don't affect the damage and they don't affect the bullet's capabilities. Very weird weapon. And then the blaster just, it feels like it does no damage. I don't know why. It feels really weak. Like, compared to this, it's terrible. And this sucks. Like, this sucks against Wall of Flesh. So I'm just gonna have to grind him out, and then, you know, start another episode from there or something. But yeah, next episode will definitely be grinding that out. I even made this, where it just seems, this seems like it doesn't work at all. Like, I did not experience a single time where I noticed that did anything. Like, this medallion seems useless. Seems completely useless to me. So, that'll be it for this episode. It's nighttime, so I can't even kill him. But yeah, so we're on quite a few red hats here. Still no James the Clothier. Very sad. I'm gonna have to, like, farm a whole bunch of gold, because this costs so much gold to do every single attempt. It just costs so much in potions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.